My name is Kaiwen. I'm from Knit ATX in Austin, Texas. I'm very happy to host for today's meeting today. Thank you everyone again to the Fiberside Summer Crawl. I'm happy to be your host today on behalf of the shop that support the Fiberside Chat. I would like to say thank you again for everyone to being here today. I want to say a special thank you to Gail from Longmar Yarn Shop, because without the Fiberside Chat, we would not be here today. And Fiberside Summer Crawl, this is the third year now. We are so happy every year we can get a more and more different store for everyone to virtually travel around to see all the yarn shop you cannot be there or you have been there. So we're gonna have every store gonna have 15 minutes for the presentation. If you have any question, you can put in the chat, and the shop can help you. People will use the question, or for the time permit, every store can have a little bit Q&A if possible. But if you have any question you didn't have a chance to ask, you can always email the store. In the newsletter, we'll have their website and the email address, so you can contact them. So let's see what we're going to see today. Today, the first store we're going to see is a Piece of Ewe in Bay City, Michigan. Let's welcome Susan.
Hi, everyone. Can you hear me? I think I have. You can. Okay. I am from a Piece of Ewe in Bay City, Michigan. We're 2 hours north of Detroit and 2 hours south of what we call up north. So in a perfect spot. This is our second Fiberside Crawl, and this is actually going to be our 20th year in business. I can't even believe that. How fast time goes. We started doing Facebook Lives the day before the world shut down, and we've been doing them ever since. We do like us on Facebook, find out about them, but we do a Facebook Live on Tuesday nights, and thank you, Beth. And we also do them on Saturday mornings. And then on Thursday mornings, I tend to do a little stash buster, which I call, what did Susan work on this week? And what did I mess up? What did I learn? What kind of fun cheat sheet did I learn? So, and what did I finish? So, those are kind of fun, and everybody likes those. Sometimes I give you a preview of what's going to be in one of our lives. We are basically a sweater store, so we did not do the shawl that everyone's doing, although I did see all the samples, and now I'm kind of thinking I might do a shawl. But we tend to be a sweater store. I'm going to show you some of our sweater kits today that are on our website page. We have a page that's set up just for you guys. It's under apieceofewe.com, and it's EWE for you. And it's Fiberside Summer Crawl. You can also find more items under our As Seen on Facebook Live. And this shop is a Piece of Ewe in Bay City, Michigan. And so I'm going to show you what's on our page, and hopefully I'm going to turn this around and see if I can do that. Hang on. There we go. All right, there we go. All right, we are in the middle of our yarn crawl season. We just finished our middle of the Mitten yarn crawl, and we are taking a couple days off before our Heartland yarn crawl. So my sweater is pearl strings, and it's a really fun one. It's a top down. You'll notice most of my sweaters that I do are top down. But what I'm going to show you first are some of our exclusive yarns. This is our shop. We have 2,100 square feet of yarn and goodies for you. Most everything is on our website, unless it's like real low quantity, and then we take it off. But This was a brand new yarn. We had a contest. What does Michigan mean to you? And we all voted on this photo of pictured rocks. And Keenan, hand-dyed, who is in Rudyard, Michigan, which is in the UP. Thank you, Kay. She came up with pictured rocks. And doesn't that look exactly like the picture? It's beautiful. We have a crochet pattern, which is seeing is believing. And we also made a brick and roll shawl. And we have this kit on our website for you. You can do the 3 colors, which is a teal, a white, and then pictured rocks. Or you can just, the pattern only needs 2 skeins. So you can do just teal and pictured rocks, or just the creamy white with the pictured rocks. So the pattern is available on Ravelry, and but we think that one is lovely. We have also we live on a bay, and so we have the tall ships come to visit us. We missed them during COVID, but they should be back, I believe, next year. And every time they come in, we do an exclusive yarn. We have the original. This is Tall Ships. We sent them a photo of all the boats and the flags and the people, and they came up with this yarn, and this is how it knits up. And the following, in 2019, we had them do this one, and this was more the inside of the boats and the water and the ropes and all that kind of stuff. This one we are almost out of. We're trying to get Mountain Colors to dye us a new batch. So last year's yarn crawl for us, we did an exclusive yarn again with Keenan. We love Keenan. She's dear to our heart. And we live on water, so we have bridges, drawbridges that go up and down. This was our inspiration photo. It's called Bridges Up, and this one is really cool. We could put an accent color with it. We did the vine little shawlette, which takes 1 skein. So that is Bridges Up. We also did, this was the year before, we did There's a Party Going On. And this year we kitted it up in the bendy arrow pattern, which is really fun. And we kitted it up on our website. There's a Party Going On and Madeline Tosh ink. You can't lose for that. This is There's a Party Going On all by itself. This is like a Sophie shawl type of pattern. So, all right, what else do I have? This year we brought out Knit Your Happy t-shirts. And these are so much fun, and they are exclusive to us. They are on our website, and we needed something to wear as a store employees, and we thought you guys might like to wear them too. So these are the softest t-shirt material. You won't even know that you have them on. So those are on our website too. I just finished, every once in a while I have to take a break from sweaters, and I did the Antelope Valley Snood from Blue Sky Fibers, and I love how it turned out. It is so cool. Really easy if you are not a color work person. This is a stranded project. It's pretty easy because your floats are not long and you're only working with 2 colors at a time. Each kit includes all the yarn that you need and the pattern. We also have Allie's Sweater Light. This is typical of what I like to do in a sweater, and it is beautiful. This sweater is top down. It uses Kelborn Woolen's Cricket and Lannis Light. And you have plenty. You actually have enough to do, I know, I love that Antelope Valley Snood. This one, you have enough yarn to go up to a 56-inch chest with the kit that you're going to buy. The pattern is not included. We can get it for you if you give us a call, or you can get it yourself. It is Allie's Sweater Light. It's top down. It's really fun. I love this yarn, and I can't wait to it get a little cooler so I can wear it. But we put a lot of fun colors together. You will see, hopefully by tonight, I'll have this. I forgot to put the photo on our website, but this is Kit Z. We did wind up getting one that looks like mine. So that is my scoop there. We do have tons of Madeline Tosh. We have tons of Blue Sky Fibers. And speaking of Blue Sky Fibers, we have the Morgan Hill shawl, and we love this shawl. We didn't do the fringe on ours, so your kits will not include yarn for the fringe. Just let us know and we can add that in. It is a top down, and what is the name of the gold flowered shawl? Oh, that is the Antelope Valley Snood. Antelope Valley Snood. That's why I have a brain at the front desk saying, figuring out what in the world I'm talking about. You can see all our Noro back there, our blue sky fibers. This is a really fun one to do, and it is out of Blue Sky Fibers, brand new yarn this year. It is their organic sport. It's a cotton that knits like a wool. So if you don't like knitting with cotton, don't worry about this. It is wonderful. And those kits are on our, the sweater in the background is the Eye Dazzler. I used Woolstock worsted, for the body in the green, and Noro Ito for the color work. I also have the fancy sweater in Ito. The fancy sweater, speaking of that, I love the fancy sweater. It's from Lamb and Kid. It's a top down. It's super, super easy. And it tends to be my go-to. When I've had a hard sweater to do, I tend to go to the fancy sweater because I know I can knit it up. My little cheat sheet for how to do my sleeves has been written on so many times that I have to keep getting a new one. This is the fancy sweater. It's top down. The original has, you can see on this one, bear with me, it has a doubled collar with a fun contrast color inside. I've also done it with a rolled neck. This one I did with just a little bit of ribbing. And this is out of Trendsetter Vector. And I love this yarn. It's a bulky, knits up really fast, but it's so lightweight. And we have kits for these on our website also, and these do include the pattern. Kid You Not was on last week, and they partnered with Rowan Tree Travel, and we do too. We've done a couple of trips. We've been to Scotland. We went to England this year. Next year, we're going to Iceland, and so we're really excited. The name of the cotton that knits up is the Blue Sky Fibers Organic Cotton Sport. But this trip is going to be fun. We are partnering with another shop, so if you could put a Piece of Ewe in the comments so they know that you're signing up with us, that would be great. These trips are really nice because they keep it a small group of people. Hey, and guess what? We have a coupon code for you guys. It is Fiberside 15%, all one word. It's valid July 21st through the 31st. And you get 15% off anything you buy in our store. It could be clearance. It could be full price. It could be a kit. It could be anything. It could be any of the items that you see here. So, the crochet pattern is seeing is believing. And that one is fun. This one took one skein, and we did it the way the pattern said. We used a G hook. If you wanted drapier, you could do a H hook and it would be drapier. And let's see, what else do I have? We just have tons and tons of stuff in the store. I love to make sweaters. If you're watching our Facebook Lives, which I hope all of you do in the future, we tend to do our kits on a 42 because that's what size I am, and then I know how much yarn you need. So, that's my scoop there. 2 minutes. And I have some winners of the gift certificates. I have Cecilia Lammers. Name of the pattern for the bridges up. That is Vine from Barocco. That's a free pattern. Cecilia Lammers in Fairhope, Alabama. And I have Melissa Griffin from Memphis, Tennessee. You won a $25 gift card from us. Bright Lights is this cardigan. And we think this one is really fun. And we used all these fun Highland wool Keenan DKs. They're little skeins. And so that makes it fun. You don't have to have a ton of leftovers. Oh, Fairhope, Alabama. Yes, that is where Cecilia's from. So, yeah. So I guess that's it. That's all I wanted to do is kind of show you a little bit about our store. And we always have a continuous change of what we're doing in our store. So thank you guys.
Susan, before you laugh, can
Yes.
you tell us what is the pattern on yourself, the sweater?
I'm wearing pearl strings.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Thank you. Okay,
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Susan's presentation is wonderful. There's so many information. So if you have any question, she did have a webpage link. You can see all the stuff there. Next, I'm gonna introduce is Rachel from Lambshoppe.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for coming to the Fiberside Summer Crawl. I'm coming to you from Denver, Colorado, and Lambshoppe, and I wanted to show you a little bit of our neighborhood first, since it's National Ice Cream Day, or so I've just been told. I'm going to turn this around. We live in a very, very dangerous area here because we have this ice cream right next to us. So they are hanging out in there. So we're going to go into our shop here. This is Lambshoppe. Here is Perla, the alpaca. We had a contest to name her. Her name is Perla. She's got her own name tag. And here we go. Here is Lambshoppe. All right, so we've got this over here. Here's our kit table. We make a new kit every week, which is super fun. The table ends up being super full, but it's lots of fun. We have tons and
I'm sorry. I think her internet section reception is not good. So let's hold on a few seconds. I hope she can get back. Oh, here she is.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Did we see the books? I'm going to scoot it over here. I think I might have switched from 4G to Wi-Fi here because I'm on my phone. Here's our books. And we're going to go this way. My favorite thing about Lambshoppe is that we have floor-to-ceiling yarn. Take you over here. And let's go back here and I'll show you some of the things that we're working on. Here's our giant letters, knit, that I found in the basement. I did not know we had them. Okay, so I'm going to switch over to my computer and I'll show you some fun things that we have been working on. Okay, can everybody see me now? All right. Well, cool. Thanks again for watching. Here are our chickens. I don't know about many of you, but we have been on an absolute chicken tear lately. And I'm sure everyone else is in the same boat. So I wanted to show you what we're doing with our chickens. It's like one of our favorite things at the moment. This one is Henny, and this is a chicken made by one of my coworkers, Jerry, and she's lovely. She's made out of Cascade 128 and Haiku Simply Worsted. And we made chickens. We've been making chicken kits for, I don't know, months now. And she is our latest version. We're calling her the Chonky Chicken. And if you want to make this Chonky Chicken, we have kits in a lot of different colors. So she's super fun. If you haven't made a chicken yet, I would highly suggest you make one because they are so much fun. And here are a couple more. This one's made out of Noro Kurion. She's the original chicken. And then this one is actually really fun. Jerry made a fingering weight version of the chicken as well. So there's that. All right. So the other thing I wanted to show you that we've been really loving on lately is this summer raffia clutch. And I don't have a sample right now because my crocheter took it with her. But these are so cool. We've seen them made up in all different colors. They're actually made out of raffia, which is really interesting to crochet with. which is made out of paper. And it's just like a really cute little clutch. It only takes one spool of the raffia, which looks like this. Very interesting. And it comes in all kinds of interesting colors. So we're really liking that right now. That's kind of what we're working on as far as that goes. And I'll tell you what else we're working on that we've been loving lately is this summer sock box. So many of you may know that Summer Lee put out this sock project book recently. And we are super sock fans around here. So we freaked out when we saw it. And so, you know, I mean, seriously. So we put out a box for the Summer Sock Project. It's the Celebrate Summer box. And it's really fun because it has everything in it that you might need to make a summer sock, Summer Lee sock specifically. So it's got a skein of main color yarn. This is Ba Footloose. It's got a little pack of minis, so you could do all kinds of different color combinations. It's got a flat bracelet sock ruler, which is super fun. And some stitch markers that were made by a local artist here. Her name is Sun Meyer. She does a great job. Little sockies. And then a couple of other fun things. Oh, and of course, because when you finish your socks, you need a merit badge. That's very important. So this box is full of all the things you could possibly need to make a pair of socks this summer. And so we actually did a fun sock along where we all got together. It was probably about 15 people all got together and made socks for a couple of weeks, and that was really fun. So yeah, so that's that. And then we were lucky enough on Friday night to have a designer come and visit us. Her name's Jennifer Berg. I don't know if any of you are familiar with her. She is also known as the Native Knitter. She came and spoke with us, and we did a make-along, which was super fun. And so I have kits for her projects. One of which is this really cool headband. It's called the Shakis headband. Shakis means friend, I believe. And this is my personal favorite. I love it. So we partnered with a local dyer named Audrey. She's from the Conifer Collective, and she dyed us these gorgeous kits for the headband, which I think is absolutely beautiful. This orange in real life is just amazing. And then we also did from Audrey as well, from the Conifer Collective. She did this mitt kit also. These are the Lajish mitts. I probably am saying that wrong. And she did this gorgeous orange and teal color kit for those as well. So we're really in love with it. It was really interesting to hear from her about how she grew up and how her heritage influences her patterns and things like that. So we really enjoyed having her. So that's what we're all kind of obsessed with right now, is Jennifer Berg patterns. And I was also going to show you a few more things.
Your sound is off. Your mic is off, Rachel.
I don't know how that happened. That was weird. This is the Knitting California Poppies hat. So Jennifer Miller is a local dyer here in the area that does these kits for us, and she's absolutely beautiful at what she does. And so she's made kits of this one, which is amazing. This is my personal favorite. And then this one, which is Colors of Mexico. And I love this one because it's got the little embroidered details on the wings. I think that's so cute. So it's a really sweet little pattern, and her colors just kind of glow when they're out in the world. Love it. All right. So the last thing I wanted to show you was, I don't remember, it's not here anymore. Any questions from anybody?
Someone's asking, the poppy hat kit include a pattern or not?
It does. All of our kits include the patterns, and we do a new kit every week. So if you ever want to have some inspiration or you're not sure what to knit next, which I know all of us have that problem, then you can always visit our website and see if you see anything interesting. I'm wearing it's called the Calisauna tank. It's made with Barocco Lumi. And I actually really love it because it's all croppy and cute. It took me a while to buy into the crop top, but now that I'm here, I'm okay with it. So, Laji Schmidt. It's spelled like this. Laji Schmidt, and this will be in the wrap-up email that you get as well. And then if you visit us on our website at www.thelambshoppe.com, if you do just Lambshoppe, you'll end up with somebody who sells lamb. So the Lambshoppe, LAMBSHOPPE.com. And if you go there, we have a little link to the Fiberside Summer Crawl, and you can go in there and look at all of the things that we've been doing and all of the projects that we talked about here today. The Calisauna, and it's made with Barocco Lumi. All right, cool. Yeah, it's a nice one. I really like this one because it's got it's just very simple and cute. And then also, we have a special for you today. So if you are watching the Fiberside Summer Crawl, you can use code Fiberside20 to receive 20% off of your total purchase until August 15th. Single purchase up until August 15th. And then also, as a fun little thing, if you order and you use that code, your order will come in one of these cool Lambshoppe bags. So you can say, I've been there. And then, yeah, so August 15th is the deadline for that. And then also I'd like to note that the 20% off is the whole store. So that includes any of our needle sets, any of our notions, anything like that. So keep that in mind if you've been eyeing those new needle sets or anything like that. Just holler at us and we'll get you hooked up. Thank you.
Does anyone have a question? We still have 4 minutes.
Sorry, I talked fast.
Is the poppy head available online, right? The kit?
Yes, that one's available online. There should be a link to it. If there's not on the Fiberside Summer Crawl, you can actually go to our kits page. Maybe I'll share my screen and show you that. Let's see. Hang on one second. Okay, let's see. Here is our website. And if you're looking for it, this is the Fiberside Summer Crawl page. And here's a few of the things that we talked about. Looks like the poppies is not on here, but I will show you how to get there. And that is if you go to shop and then kits here, all of our kits are listed here and you can find them. You can find them there. Here's our chonky emotional support chicken, you know, that kind of stuff. So that's all here on this kits page. And then I'm going to stop sharing my screen and tell you who has won our gift cards. And they are, let's see, she told me and now I can't find them. Kaiwen, do you have the names for the winners?
Yeah, I'm post on the chat. It's on the chat right now.
Sally Michaud is a winner, so we'll get you a gift card. And Rachel Meister. Awesome. Congratulations. Thanks for watching.
We had 2 minutes, but I have one more question. Someone just saw the video on the wall, has a lot of ruffle. Can you show us again what is that? Not that one. On the other side when you work on your store. On the other side, not that.
Say it again. Where is it?
It's on the one of your top of your shop has some ruffle. When you have the video, when you have your phone walk around, not in that.
Oh, when I walked around?
Yes.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Okay, hang on. I'll show you. I think I know.
2 minutes, so you have time.
Was it this one?
No, I don't know. That's
Hmm.
okay. I think we missed it.
This one's called the Juneberry shawl.
Oh, cool.
Beautiful. This is am I holding the right side of it up? I am. This was made by Tina. Tina, say hi. Tina made that. The Juneberry. This is Tina. She made the Juneberry shawl. Hello. She's our new lace instructor.
Thank you, Rachel. And I think the last question is the raffle bag. We just talk about what is the closure. Like the closure is just open. There's no button.
That's a good question. I think the closure on the raffia bag, if I remember correctly, is a little raffia button that it goes over.
All right, cool. Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you
guys.
so much. Okay. All right, let's go to the next door. And now we're going to travel to Port Townsend in Washington. Bazaar girl. Let's welcome Kerri.
Hello. Hello, and thank you for joining us today. And thank you to Longmont for doing this and supporting all of this fiber community. I wanted to start off by sharing with you a short video of our shop so you can get a look at it. And that is right here. Oops, I have to push play. That's our, we call this our social room, and this is our classroom. We've been in business for a little over 12 years. This is upstairs. This is our event space where we have a lot of events. That is a nice display of yarn and fiber. We do have a lot of spinners and felters that frequent the store and a lot of local fiber. We always like to keep a lot of buttons and embroidery for people that don't necessarily knit that come in. We're a big tourist town. That is Cumulus and Isle of Skye. That is another wall full of yarn. That is Dorset Creek, which I'm going to talk about. Dorset Artisan Yarns. And that is some handmade bags that I'm going to talk a little bit more about. And some neighborhood fiber and some Ba, New York. And one of our favorite artists that we feature, Margie, does all this hand-painted metalwork. We've had lots of people collect her work over the years. She's actually my business partner's aunt, and I'm wearing one of her little pins. So for the rest of the talk, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about what makes the Bazaar Girls the Bazaar Girls. We like to feature a lot of different local area farmers. I'm getting an echo. Farmers, producers, designers. And so we're going to start off by talking about what I'm wearing. This is called the Spring Tea. It's by Jo Cottle, and she has been a great customer of ours from the beginning. She has come to every one of our spring retreats, which is this spring. You can look at our website and see all about it. We've got 3 spots left, and it's made out of coastal, which is a yarn that we have quite a connection to. Jean DeCoster designed this yarn over the course of a few years, and Kerri Graber at Dorset Artisan Yarns recently bought the company, and she's just over in Olympia and dyes it, and it's available on our website, and our discount codes are up on our page there. The pattern will be free and the knit along will be free if you want to make this little summer tea in the hotter months. I also have this really cute little poncho that is a free pattern that we will include with 3 skeins of the coastal. And the t-shirt, the smallest size is 5, and I think it goes up to 9, but the pattern will be free for that too, just for people joining the knit along and that bought the coastal on our website. We'll include a free pattern. This is an Ann Budd t-shirt made with the coastal, and this is a crocheted cowl made with the coastal. This is also a free pattern we'll include with just one skein of coastal. And this is another design by Jo Cottle, the same designer as this, and we put a link to her Ravelry page on our page. I'm sitting in our classroom, by the way. These are more of these fabulous flowers. And then I wanted to talk to you about all of our upcoming events. And I just now, in this moment, lost my cheat sheet. Oh my goodness, it's been sitting here in front of me the whole time. Oh my goodness. How on earth did that happen? Well, no, it was right here. Here we go. All right, here we go. Okay. Okay, we're going to start. We talked about the knit along, and the next thing I want to talk about is the skirt class. You can see more information about all of these on our website. This is the second time Ann Budd, who has become a real friend of the shop, she comes to all of our retreats, all of our spring retreats, I should say. And she's going to be making a skirt. Every year, you can see in the picture on our page that's part of this crawl, every year, 10 women that come to our retreat show up in these skirts, and they look fabulous, all different shapes and sizes. They look fabulous. And every year I say, next year, I'm going to have a skirt for the retreat. And this year I scheduled this Zoom class so that I could attend and I could make a skirt with Ann Budd. I'm going to be making mine out of Connie, one of our favorite yarns that we sell in the shop. Darnie would also be a wonderful choice for the skirt class. And if you call today, you can use the discount code to order for these yarns. We're keeping the discount up for the coastal for the whole crawl, but everything in the shop that people see that they might want to call in by the end of today, or let's even say tomorrow, we're going to have everything on sale yarn-wise. So that class is starting September 16th. I believe it's 4 sessions with Ann Budd. And if you haven't taken a class with Ann Budd before, I highly recommend it. She's super fun. Our next Zoom class that is going to be really fun, that we encourage you to sign up for, is with Andrea Rengel, who has written this book and kind of reinvented traditional stranded color work. And that is one of my all-time favorite things to knit. So I'm really looking forward to getting some new tips and tricks from Andrea. Our next class that I want to talk about is with Robert Mahar. He has taught with us twice. If you haven't, he's a stitcher. We are always kind of expanding our embroidery and stitching as well. And he's just a really interesting teacher. Like I said, this is his 3rd time coming to the shop. That's going to be an in-person class. And if you ever want to get away from the heat where you are, or want to come visit Port Townsend, we are a pretty temperate, lovely climate. And our entire downtown is a National Historic District. So it's really a fun place to come. This is one of Robert's embroidery canvases. He just has created all kinds of different interesting embroidery kits and things. And you can call the shop and talk to us more about that. And the other class that we have coming up is Beth Brown Reinsel. Here's a little American Girl doll I borrowed from someone. This class is going to have you making a little mini Cowichan sweater, little dude sweater, if you are familiar with the dude from the Big Lebowski. And by the end of class, you'll have completed this little sweater. It's a weekend-long class. It's a great excuse to come to Port Townsend for the weekend. And then you'll be able to make your own full-size sweater and after learning all the techniques and everything. This is the 3rd time Beth Brown Reinsel has come to visit us before, too. You may know her from her Gansies. She kind of wrote the book on Gansies. And she has taught all over the world and studied traditional knitting all over the world. The next retreat in November, we are very excited about. This is our 2nd annual doing a fiber traditions retreat. And it's more like our spring retreat, which again, only 3 spots left. Our spring retreat is kind of anything goes. We bring in all kinds of designers and dyers and superwash merino and speckles and all the fun new modern stuff that we all love. But for the fall retreat, we focus more on traditional knitting methods and designs and that sort of thing. We're going to have Judith McKenzie, which if you're in the spinning world at all, she is kind of world famous. We're going to have Michael Kelson, who is also an amazing spinner and has taught all over. And we're going to have Barry and Brandon, who's going to be teaching stranded colorwork again, one of my favorite things. Michael, we have sent all our samples off to, and I want to share some of those with you. And this is also co-hosted with Kerri Graber of Dorstead Artisan Yarns, who also produces and dyes one of our favorite local American wool Shetlands. This Shetland is available on our website. It is, it's just $7.50 a skein, and it's wonderful for all kinds of color work or anything that you would use Jameson for. You can use the Elemental Effects Shetland for. In addition to our fabulous teachers this weekend, we're going to be inviting a lot of area farmers. We've got an Icelandic wool farmer, a Shetland wool farmer, a Romney wool farmer. We don't really have our fibers up on our website, but if you're living in a place where you don't have access to these fabulous breed specific and you are in need of one, just give us a call and we would love to send you whatever you need. We've also got a Polworth farmer. So they're going to talk about all their individual breeds and what makes them special. We've got a local Gauntlet farmer. This is a woven blanket out of Gauntlet. And then that weekend is going to end with kind of a build your own adventure day where we'll have people with drop spindles, people dyeing, people creating different types of stranded colorwork, and that beautiful loft space that you saw above the class, above our shop, will just be full of kind of a little mini fiber festival. So, and it's just going to be for the attendees of the shop. So we're really excited about that. Like I said, it's a little different flavor than our spring retreat. You're going to learn how to spin specifically for lace, how to spin specifically for a sweater, and really kind of dive deep into that. The other thing I want to show you, let's see, is a yarn that is really specific to our shop. We bought this company about a year ago. It's not looking great on the camera, but it's like a little box of jewels. It is a really shiny, beautiful, unbrushed mohair. And it's called Collinton. It comes in three different blends. This one is mohair and silk, and the other one is 100% mohair. And it's unbrushed, so it doesn't have quite the halo of regular mohair that you might be no, I want this. It might not have quite the halo that you're used to with like a Kid Silk Haze, but it has all the softness and it has a little bit of a halo. And for one skein of this on our website, if you order, you'll use our discount code that you'll see on our page, and you'll get this free pattern. I call it On Second Thought. It was kind of a last-minute design that we did for an event, and after ditching a design I had been working on, so this one is called On Second Thought, and it's just a super simple little light cowl shawl that kind of dresses up any outfit, and I love it, and that'll be a free pattern. And like I said, you're not going to find this yarn anyplace else. There is one store in Florida. I Googled it to see if that was a true statement. There is one store in Florida that has a few left. But we have the main amount. Okay, I'm down to 2 minutes, so I'm going to tell you who won our drawings. That went fast. Carlene Tamate, Tamte from Linwood. So that's right here in Washington. You can come see us and pick it out. or we can send it to you either way. But since you're not so far away, we'd love to see you in person. And Kate Stowell, Stowell, you are in Wyoming, so we will probably be sending you that, and you can give us a call. We'll give you a virtual tour. If there isn't anything on the website that you see that you can't live without, we'd love to, we're sure we can help you find something. There's so much more I would like to talk about, but that is my time.
You have 1 more minute, but I have a question.
Okay, I'll answer.
What is the fiber content for the coastal?
Oh, good question. The coastal it's a wonderful summer blend. It's 50% wool and 25% silk and 25% flax. It's just really nice and drapey and soft. I'm wearing this right next to my skin. It's another yarn that you're not going to find in a whole lot of shops because it's a pretty small company, and I don't think she has a rep or anything. Jo Cottle, who's going to be hosting the knit along, is just a super fun hoot of a lady, and we love her. And this t-shirt I've been wearing for the past 3 days because I've been practicing making videos and stuff, and so I haven't taken it off for 3 days. And it is available on our website.
Okay, thank you, Kerri. Thank you for your presentation. We're gonna move on to next store. So I hope everyone bring your passport. You have your passport ready? Because we're going to get on a virtual airplane to go to Canada. Let's go check it out, Cynthia and Barb.
Perfect. Thank you. And we're just going to find Barb. Here we go. I've got her. I've got her here. There we go. All right. And Barb, you have to unmute.
There we go. Thank you, Kaiwen. It's so wonderful to be here. Thank you, everyone. We are Barb and Cynthia. We're a Canadian sister duo with backgrounds and experience in corporate training, in management, and in presentation. But it was our experience as yarn shop owners that honed our skills for teaching fiber crafts. For over 20 years, we've been educating and supporting our customers, and we like to think that we have a knack for helping you feel welcome and at ease in our classes. In 2002, we opened River City Yarns, a brick and mortar shop in Edmonton, Alberta. And in 2006, Cynthia joined me. We developed an in-house workshop program that made us a local hub for learning. In 2020, COVID hit. All of our staff were mandated to stay home, and we had to close our doors and figure out ways to operate safely. Cynthia and I spent hours on the phone helping our customers, and our in-person classes and community events like Knit Night were moved to Zoom. Initially, we were a little nervous about teaching and connecting with folks online, and we wondered, could it really be done?
That's right. We started working with instructors who were early adopters because their in-person teaching opportunities were gone. And right about the time COVID hit us in Canada, we also discovered Fiberside Chats from our friend Janet Avila at String Theory. And we connected with Gail at Longmont Yarn Shop to see if we could join in as a supporting member. So we were overjoyed to be able to invite our Canadian friends along to become part of a bigger virtual community. In April of 2023, a year ago, we decided to close our bricks and mortar location, but continue to offer our online courses, digital products, and community building efforts online.
Today, for us, it's all about Yarniversity and giving back to our community through learning and skill building. We're taking the best of what we've learned in our 22 years, and we're sharing that with you in, we hope, an inclusive, educational, and engaging way. For those of you who have not yet had a chance to check out Yarniversity, we've prepared a short presentation of what we're all about. We call it the 4 C's. For those of you who have been to Yarniversity, please let everyone know in the chat what you like best.
Perfect. Thanks, Barb. I'm going to get us started with the first C, which is classes. So we teach classes, and we have we've hosted talented teachers from all parts of the world to teach classes on a variety of topics. We teach mostly on Zoom, but we also do in-person retreats and we teach at Canadian festivals. Here's a little peek into just a few of the classes that are going on this fall at Yarniversity. Like our friends at Bazaar Girls, we love having Ann Budd come and present for us. And like our friends at Bazaar Girls, we're also doing a knitted skirt class this fall. We love this class. It's amazing, and I'm really excited about it because I'm planning to knit a skirt in plaid using a technique that Barb and I teach in a class we call Crochet for Knitters. Barb is also a teacher, and she's developed a whole curriculum around machine knitting, inspiring and motivating you each month to become better acquainted and more skillful with your knitting machine. She's teaching a new class on hat making in September that involves reforming stitches and adding in a clever selvage. Previous classes are available for purchase via access to the recordings. Let's stop here for a minute, Barb, and tell us a little bit about what you like best about machine knitting.
Oh, thanks, Cynthia. I love making sweaters. I did this one. This one's got some mosaic knitting on it, and so it's great. It's something that I'm learning myself. I've spent the last 2 years really getting familiar with my knitting machine, and I thought it would be something really easy, but it turns out that it's a little more technical than that. This fall, what I'm focused on is machine knitting instructions and video tutorials that will help machine knitters replicate their favorite patterns. So here's one of my favorites. This is the Zurich hat. It's made with wide columns of rib stitches that narrow as you get to the top of the hat. It took some trial and error to figure out how to make this on my machine, but now I have what's needed to make this hat in all the sizes fairly quickly. So if you have a flatbed knitting machine, but it's in a closet somewhere, I encourage you to dust it off and come out to some of our classes and figure out how to use it to its full potential. It's a wonderful machine, and I can help you out.
Thanks again, Barb. All right, let's head back to our presentation here. We also have Carissa Browning joining us this fall. She'll be teaching 3 classes, but I wanted to let you know about my favorite one, which is crocheting mini yip yips. There's more classes coming up, including double knitting and marling. Kate Atherley's classes are always informative. Whether you've been knitting for 6 months, 6 years, or 60 years, this expert has tips for you. We have lots of classes with Kate, but I'm really looking forward to the Baby Surprise Jacket Boot Camp. I love this Elizabeth Zimmerman design, and I'm very excited to work through this knitter's origami project in miniature and then cast on a bigger sweater. We have Sarah Shira returning to Yarniversity to teach 2 classes this fall. Sarah comes to us from Manitoba, Canada, and is going to be a featured guest at the Fiberside Chats in September. Sarah's new book, The Gnomes of Nimblewood, will be available in mid-September, so it's probably no surprise that Sarah will be teaching No Fun Like Gnome Fun for us in October. All of our classes are recorded and participants have access to the recording after the live session. This means you don't have to miss out on a great class for any reason. Our classes are always hosted, so you'll always have someone to watch the chat for questions, follow up with you after the live event, and facilitate the discussion and support your learning. Details for all of our classes are on our website, and the best way to find out about latest events is by signing up for our newsletter.
The second C is Canadian-inspired projects. We're proud to live in Edmonton, in Alberta, and in Canada, and we've designed some knitting and crochet patterns that resonate with our life on the prairies. Let's start with a few of our favorite things. We also embrace winter, and we have a lot of it. And we spend all of July making gift and decor items for the holiday season. It's our favorite time of the year. Here's a few of our favorite things. The first is our Christmas stocking pattern. It's got an easy and a more advanced option, so it's perfect for all skill levels. And it also includes tutorial support videos. The next is our minis. We love minis. We've got mini stockings and mini mitts on a garland. So when space is key, these are just the things to decorate small packages or places. We like to keep the mini theme going with these little trees that we call jolly juniper trees. They're super fun and festive to make, and they are a great way to use up novelty yarns, metallics, buttons, beads, and bells.
I'm going to continue with warm wear. Seems a little silly, perhaps, making double-lined wool and alpaca projects in July, but we know that come mid-January, they will be appreciated while we're heading out to have some fun in the cold. Barb mentioned the Zurich hat by Eric Lutz. This is a slouchy or turned brim or beanie shape, you decide. Pom-pom or no pom-pom, this hat fits everyone in the family. The Heavenly Mitts were designed exclusively for us by Anne Budd, and these lined mitts combine beautiful warmth and luxury. Our sample mitts were knitted with one strand each of handmaiden Eden, a blend of merino, cashmere, and nylon, and Rowan Kid Silk Haze, a blend of mohair and silk. The inner mitts were knit with an ultra-soft combination of merino, alpaca, and silk fingering and sport weight fibers for a slightly smaller liner, which fits perfectly inside the outer mitten. It's truly heavenly. And the Rotunda hat and cowl by Nigel Pottle are a super warm set. We've made it in either wool or 100% baby alpaca. Features horizontal and vertical stripes. You can learn how to make this unique set for yourself or for a gift.
Then we get to classic Canadiana. Holly Yo has designed a pair of hand warmers for us that we call lumberjack mitts. You'll learn how to make plaid and create a cool pair of fingerless mitts. And if you think plaid isn't particularly Canadian, just ask Bob and Doug McKenzie. Cynthia's got a pattern for us. It's called the Fuzzy Foot Socks, and this one is our favorite felted slipper. We make these for everybody in our families. Fiona Ellis designed a pair of mitts for us called the Lucky Mitts, and we love them for their nod to hockey, with the 3 hockey sticks on the front and a little pocket for a lucky loonie. This is based on a story about the Canadian loonie being used as a lucky charm in hockey and curling. And because we're Canadian, our prices are listed in Canadian loonies. If you use American currency, be sure to switch to US dollars on our website. The exchange rate gives you about a 35% off in the Canadian pricing right now.
Thanks, Barb. And I'm going to continue with what we call comfy and colorful. So the Rosalind hat and mitts by Fiona Ellis are inspired by traditional Nordic patterning. This hat and mitten set is not only fabulous to wear alongside your Rosalind sweater and or cowl, it's a great learning project for stranded color work. And the Luxe Slipper Socks by Kate Atherley makes a fantastic gift and an excellent treat for yourself. Ours is done out of Eden, a merino cashmere nylon blend from Canada's own Handmaiden.
The next is complementary content creation. To share is to grow, and we want you to know. Our monthly video podcast is called Podcast On, and there we present a behind-the-scenes review of fiber-related products and events from our studios in our hometown in Edmonton. Our YouTube channel also provides instructional knit and crochet tutorials, as well as tours and interviews with designers, dyers, and makers. We like to say 2 sisters, all of the yarn from all over. You'll get to visit with us every month. We have lots of free patterns too. If you visit our website, download a pattern or 2 and try them out.
And our 4th C is community. We host a free drop-in weekly makers meetup on Zoom, where everyone is welcome. Zoom codes are on our website. We're on a summer break right now, but we'll be starting up again on the first Monday after Labor Day, September 9th. Everywhere we go, we try to showcase the people, places, and events we visit. We post these episodes up on our YouTube channel as a video podcast. We've just completed episode 91. And last but not least, for those who love to travel and who have a love for majestic mountain resorts, we host an annual knitting retreat held in Jasper National Park, Alberta in April. Sign up for our newsletter to be notified when the trip opens up for signups in August. Oh,
We've also got some promos to share with you. We'd like to extend 25% off our digital patterns and 15% off our workshop registrations from our online store until the end of August. We'd like to think that we're helping you to smooth the learning curve with these offerings. We make it less steep and help you over the hump. We hope you try it out. We're also going to be sharing or giving away 2 lucky gift cards to 2 lucky winners.
Mm-hmm.
Can I make that announcement now?
Yeah, you bet. I'm going to stop the share here. I got busy putting links in the chat, and I've you know how it goes. Yes, we're going to give away 2 gift cards to 2 lucky winners. These gift cards are valued at $35 Canadian or $25 US, and our winners are Pamela Boulay in Louisiana and Rosalind Hyatt in Minnesota. I'll be contacting you by email this afternoon to arrange for electronic delivery of your gift cards. So congratulations and thank you. And I don't know if we have any time left at all. I did see that there were some comments in the chat.
You have like 17 seconds, but I don't see any question. Mostly just a praise about how well your presentations are. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And we'd like to say thank you to the Fiberside Chat community. We're so blessed to be a part of it.
Thank you so much. Okay, thank you for everyone. That's to conclude all our presentation today. So we are back to, if you are in USA, we're back to USA again. We are not in Canada anymore. Too bad. Hopefully one day we can in person be there. But thank you for everyone. And thank you all the presenters. They all share their unique and special offering with all of us. Don't forget to check our newsletter. It's gonna send out in 48 hours with the video link. And you can check our website, fiberside.com, to check all the store's information. The other thing is that we're gonna see what we're gonna go next week. So next week we're gonna go Queen City Yarn in Wisconsin and all wind up yarn shop from Edmonton in Washington and the yarn store at Nashville at Albuquerque, New Mexico. So I hope to see you guys again next week. And let me just repeat the winner again. If you're ready to go, you can leave. Thank you so much. But just let me repeat the winner again. So Cecilia Lemmers and Melissa Griffin, you won a gift card from A Piece of Ewe. Sally Michelle, maybe I did not say I say it wrong again. Or Rachel Minster, you also won a gift card from Lambshoppe. And Colleen Temp and Kate Stowell, you get a gift card from Bazaar Girls. And Pamela Boulay and the Rosalind here is also get a gift card from Yarniversity by River City. So that's all. Thank you everyone to spend this wonderful hot or cooler afternoon with us. Thank you so much. We'll hopefully see you guys next week, same time again. Thank you.
Thank you, Kaiwen.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Thank you. Bye.